Coach, on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover, Maryland. That's where we are situated at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Who? No.
Trubisky will throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
All my receivers,
as
bro.
his guys are able to strike
he yoked up
first here in
Pettis
this
for a few
opening
seconds,
quarter.
but nah, Robinson straight killed the
Bailey
press.
now for the extra point.
I don't know what he was thinking, bro. No bullshit.
It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I got you, bro.
57. Here we go. Kill.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
Yeah. So we got man. Go. Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Look at me. Ready?
Second and 1. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's checking.
Yep. They run it with Carson. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, fine.
To throw on second down, Costello. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. D. Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Indy.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, Will. Watch the slant. Now. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Nick Chubb, 87 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he
Just
can.
broke on the first run and
into a
second
season
possession.
with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the
He had
guys
marked,
who's going to touch
marked up the field on me.
they all have those
It's like
types
he
of
didn't know
goals.
what to
They
do
all
once he
have
got
those
down there,
types of
bro.
thoughts. Then they just have to see how the
Like he was
season
in the red
unfolds and they can
zone,
stay
then I
with it.
sacked him
Unfolding
twice.
so far so good for him.
And next thing you know, it was like 4th and 26, and he had to punt it because the wind blowing like 7 miles per hour. Stop! Looking right at y'all. God damn. 2 little girls, bro. Bro. It's like they act like I don't
Coming to the
fucking
line
see
here to
them,
begin
bro.
their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a
All
pretty
they want to do is
important
play
drive,
fight,
doesn't
and
it?
then one start
Certainly
crying
does,
because the
and
other
a
one hit
lot
her
of
too
teams
hard or some
script
shit.
plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
He keep
Down
throwing
2
these
touchdowns
same
early,
routes, bro.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes. Folded like a lawn chair.
Rock it. Score.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now the pass to Grant, and he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Set. Come over. Hey, high 7. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The connection to your peer has been lost. 14 zip and just got a pick in the red zone. Yeah, he trash, bro. He run the same fucking formation over and over and over with the trips. Receivers on one side, and he motioned the outside receiver out, and then he make him do that little wheel route and go up with it. He either try to hit the dude that's doing the middle one real quick in the seam, or he gonna hit that outside man if he know you in cover 3. But if you in cover 2, he hit that one in the seam. Like, he kept doing it over and over, and I was recording the whole time, so, like, I see it, bro, you feel me? He messaging me. Why you messaging me?
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. This will be fielded at the 8th. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away. And we may have a face mask here right at the start. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Allen Robinson. 70
giving me my 14 points, but I bombed to Robinson and broke the Chubb. It was 14 zip. Then I picked him off in the end zone. It was 14 zip.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
It depends, bro. What you? I heard you say something about a corner.
But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see if they paid us worthy, bro.
You know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. They'll score that a 36-yard.
No, I really was trying to fall down. I
Redskins
didn't take no chance on him getting hurt.
1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready to let.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown.
Let me get my shit back.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He must have forgot he threw a pick on the 3rd drive. I ain't tripping though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of the defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
He do that one same pass. All I seen is one pass.
It's a gain of 12.
But he got like two or 3 runs out of it too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Same 3 receivers, bro.
Hey, exit. 50 seconds left. Ready?
From the gun, Costello. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
83, 218, chop.
First down, Seahawks.
You got a lot of hurry up, too. I thought I seen some rule about hurry up.
Throwing on first down. Costello. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Ready? 10-2 saw. Hey, Delta. Yo, go.
2nd and 2.
Out and up. Same shit, bro. I was just telling you about.
Complete.
He do the same shit. He motion the outside receiver over, and he do a wheel route.
32 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about
Same
off the field with the
shit, bro.
evaluation? And they spent a lot of
I'm
time
about to get
saying,
over there and
we've
guard
got
that
to get
shit
a
myself
rookie in
and
here
say fuck
who
the
has
middle.
big
'Cause he doing
playability.
the
That's
same
exactly what
shit.
we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Check three. Hey, lock it. Check 6 down. Shit. Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Five. Go.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, Darby!
Touchdown,
I
Seattle.
pressed triangle and told him to watch the damn out route, and he got
As
chewed
his
by
guys
it.
are on the board here in this first quarter.
Woo-wee.
And down near the goal line
You
here.
wanna watch the motherfucker, sir?
And the key word, quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands
Just
even
forming
faster.
that formation, bro.
So with the
They're
missed
doing a couple
PAT in
different
his
plays out of
rearview
it,
mirror, he
though.
goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at
Couple,
the 6.
not many.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally?
Look at that blitz there.
Pressure comes, and
Some serious.
Trubisky goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Trubisky. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. He finds Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin
I just
first
kicked
down.
on, boy. Whew.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the
Oh,
pass tree in
shit.
pregame
I'm about to start
warm-up.
the second
But
quarter.
I always remember that
What
when
you
we go
trying
to
to shoot?
practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these
You be
situations.
ready to this, my
First down.
friend.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Pick it up. 180.
You don't want none, baby. You
Huh?
don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal
You talking
and a
about tomorrow?
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, nigga.
Let's go.
Nigga said, "Give me cookies, nigga."
Let them know.
See who that is?
Let them know.
Snacks, nigga.
57 for Mike. Mark 57. Go, red, red, up.
Now on 2nd and 13, Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. All day. All day. Out.
Alert, 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 alert.
Undercrush.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Man, that's a
Pressure comes. He's
mean
taken
blitz,
down
bro.
by the Seahawk defense. Trey
Cover 4
Hendrickson
quarters.
drops him for a loss of 10,
man.
and it's going to be 4th and long.
That's a mean one, that's son.
The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Keep your eyes for that. Cover 4 quarters. It's a different.
The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Bravo.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
And look at me. Go.
On 1st and 10, Costello going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Same shit.
Instead,
Took the
it's
bus
2nd
tight end.
down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Costello. Finds his tight end Ingram. 23 yards the pickup there.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
He's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
He didn't get that shit. Damn. He should have possession caught that too.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
No, so I just tried all
He
kind of
steps
shit. I
into
tried
this
cover
one,
3,
and
cover
this
2,
is a
man.
rocket.
It's like if he get them extra little few seconds, he get time. So next time we try to send some crazy ass blitzes at him. Something.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Trubisky, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back.
You know that play where I usually had Lindsay right there at the fullback position, man. My real fullback is in, bro.
So the
Got that
defense forces
bitch.
the fumble.
First
They
nigga
get
went
the
to his
score, and a
stick
guy on
and
defense becoming
Making me
offensive
clean
there,
my
Jones.
dumb
And you
ass
know
up.
they
He
love
dropped
that.
that.
Any
bitch.
guy on
Like,
defense
nothing,
loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what
I don't do
happened.
be
anything
singing
like
in the
put
shower
over these
post-game.
bullshit ass YouTube plays. Ooh, nigga, like bullshit like this.
At their own 35-yard line.
This league game. I don't know this nigga.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
57. Mike, 57.
Right here.
Throwing here, Trubisky. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Keeps himself upright, and this will be incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay.
He's
got some breathing room. 17 yards that time, and Washington first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another
Mike
first down.
Mike.
So far on this drive, let me
No
do this little bit of
bullshit.
math.
He all souped up though. I know something up with him, son. Like he look different than everybody else. This nigga got on hella shit on his arms and shit. Like he got multiple bands on. It's somebody he like when he fucked with and tweaked a little bit, yeah.
So 1st and 10 now from the
Look at
30.
this nigga. You see what I'm talking about, Chris? With the green sleeves with all the straps on.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Them niggas just
Let's see
whooping
what
my
they
fucking
draw up here.
offensive
3rd
lineman,
and
bro.
long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Yeah,
Pressure
son.
too great,
I'm watching
and he
like
goes
2-3
down
linemen
once
not
more.
blocking no fucking body, bro. That's that same move. Wait a minute. Couple 4 quarters. Bro, that's that same shit, bro.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Redskins send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On first down, Costello, pass incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Come on,
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, over.
50, Mike 50. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yep. 5.
To throw again, Costello. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, Costello. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hey, dude.
Operating from the gun, Costello. He's going to look deep down, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Run for Nick Chubb. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He'll find Lindsey here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Philip Lindsey. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Here we go,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Open man is born. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Costello. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Costello. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Doing the same plays, bro.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Costello. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the pass. Look at me. Go now.
This is Carson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Still's the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your
delivery.
Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just
because
there's not enough space for receivers to
5 seconds left on the clock.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
So I got the ball right there on like the 40 or 30 yard line.
With 1 second left.
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hustle, hustle.
Now it's Carson. And he's
What a block
across the
pick up
chalk into the end zone. Touchdown,
But this spamming the same
Seahawks.
plays over and over
Chris
and over.
Carson,
Shit.
his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
You're killing me, bro.
Right out on the field,
Like, you're really
shutting them
killing
down,
me.
not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Circle should be open immediately, bro.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 57.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Dorsett making the catch. And he'll get this up to the
That was a pinch dog.
34-yard
That was a different one.
line.
That's
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Switch. Alert. Check. Alert.
A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the 40 now on second down. Trubisky, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't even realize I got that damn quarterback I made that trade for.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Check 15.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Who my backup?
2nd and 6. Open man
My
right
backup
side
is
is
Bishop.
Ingram.
Yeah, that was my starter. What you was asking? Who my backup?
His position, and he's listed
yeah,
as a tight
Bishop
end,
lost that
but he
starting
certainly
job.
doesn't
Matter of
run
fact,
like one, and
I
that's
need
what
to
we're
get rid of
seeing
somebody
more and
already
more
asked
coming
about it.
into the league.
Well,
Those
he
guys who
just
can
fuck out of
run,
here.
make plays after the catch,
I don't like
and
it.
gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On first down, Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Carson running that.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Going deep here for Stick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Trying to get it that time to Stills. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
he's got him in, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dante Pettis. 83 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
He ain't supposed to do that.
Give him 30 yards there. Throwing on first down. Costello. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Costello. And the catch made by Hopkins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Costello. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 28.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking to throw. Costello. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
What team that is,
Take
bro?
the clock out of the game
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
stacked
bit,
at running
wind
back
it
too.
down,
Not really
but at the
stacked,
same
but
time,
I don't need
keep
all them
advancing the
niggas.
ball down the field.
The Lions? Oh, they took Kuda, that cornerback, huh? Oh, no. Yeah. Right?
Took just one play to move all the way to the
They had like the third pick in
44 as
the
they
draft,
try
I wanna
again
say.
on first down. Now it's Trubisky.
I don't know why I did that.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-hit.
Hurry up and pause it. I know they catching some bullshit, bro. It's Madden, bro. It's gonna happen. They probably said that immediately, like, hold up. What, you gonna challenge that bitch, bro?
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Like you about to challenge that bitch, bro. That shit funny.
Shift! Watch the shift! Hey, 18.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I be catching fucking slants across the middle and shit with my
It'll be
receivers.
2nd and 6.
I know I'm about to take a hit, so I start hitting all one to cover up. Let it still get stripped or get hit hard and fumble.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Yeah.
Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Bravo! Ain't bad.
And again, it's Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Back to throw. Costello. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, let's get set.
On the ball.
Operating from the gun, Costello. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Fuck, you got D-Hop. Oh, that's tough.
Took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
You stream this
and it's
quick?
4th down.
Oh, watch that bitch. I'm not gonna sit in the party, but I gotta wait till my game over. I want to watch that bitch on my phone. I ain't tripping. I love.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Costello. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Trubisky will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, third on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Bailey got the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, Costello. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Ready, set.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Now.
On 1st and 10, Costello. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
I'm coming after you.
To throw on 3rd down, Costello. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Oh, man. Look at me. Zipper.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Let's hit it.
On 1st down, Costello. It's complete. Stills. A very solid gain of 27.
70 Indian. Hey, Alpha. Weapons.
57's the mine. 57's the mine.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
But why the fuck you throw it like... No, Kenny Galladay got that little red zone threat.
Mike 34, Mike 34.
Off the play fake. Costello. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point try now for Cron. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A give, running right, Lindsey.
I tell him that man ain't fast enough to get to it. Come on. Come on. That's you over there testing.